Intentionality. Nothing that happens in film happens by chance. You see, there is intention behind every single thing that happens in every single film. In a way, filmmaking is the art of making good decisions. Every single thing that you see in a frame in film has been decided upon. There's never anything that's in there just by chance, unless you're really lazy and you're not paying attention to what you're putting in your frame. But realistically, on a proper film set, people spend so much time deciding what's in there. It's a mixture of production design, of the cinematographer, of the director, it's everything. For example, right now, this shot is full of decisions. I've decided to put this backlight on to give a nice little black light there. I've sat myself far away from the background so that I've got this nice depth of field there. I'm also framed well here, everything's drawing attention to me. Another massive example is that in Star Wars, there's a reason why the good guys have blue and green lightsabers and the bad guys have red, because it's symbols of good versus evil. There's an intention behind every decision that has been made. So just to get this point into your head a little bit further, I thought that this would be a great time for me to react and watch my old home films that I used to make when I was a kid. I want to see whether back then, when I wasn't that familiar with filmmaking and stuff, I want to see what decisions I was making, and if, there was actually some thought going into these decisions, whether I knew it or not. So, let's do that. Alrighty, so I've got together 3 of my old videos I made as a kid. They range in time. 2 are from, I think, 2011, and then 1 is from a bit more recently than I'd like to admit. It's like 5 years old, but I'll put a disclaimer at the start of that one because it's, we'll get to that. Okay, so let's go with the first one called How to Be a Secret Agent, and I hope my old friend Josh from when I was a kid doesn't mind the fact that he's in this. Alrighty, so here we go. We got a cool titles here at the start.
And action. Oh my god! This is the Who here, trying to fix this thing. Hey. And welcome to How to Be a Secret Agent.
Look, I've made a score, I brought music into it.
Every secret agent needs a cool ride. And here it is. Wait, what?
Look, see that was intentional there, because that was playing with a form of humor, because you think I'm talking about the red car, and then oh damn no, I'm talking about that sweet little green machine in the corner there.
Every agent needs a good entrance. That wasn't the best, but it was good enough. Oh wait, oh my god! Oh my god! He's coming for me! Oh my god!
Oh, now it's becoming like, oh, it's crazy. Shaky cam? I think that was unintentional, but it's there. Oh god, alright. Let's watch that again. That's a classic scream. Look, I know I've not hit puberty at this point, but that's... What was that? Alright, so we brought dramatic score in there. We got a choreographed action sequence here. I remember actually we choreographed it properly. Whoa. Cool, wow. Okay. Whoa, oh that was close. Oh my goodness. Alright, we got another shot. We stuck with that 180 degree, that rule there, so that's a good point. And you know what? This was so unintentional. But as Josh leaves, the score picks up and it becomes this happy, adventurous music as he begins to head off. And it's, oh god. It's so awkward.
This is how you control this best.
I don't know if I'm just being beaten up here or if this is part of the film. I don't really know.
Get down. And that's how it's done. I said action. If you follow all these steps, you should look something like this.
Okay, so this is the climax. This is what we've been building up towards. See, that's some intention there. We've got the ending in mind.
Action. I'm a spaz. Oh my god. Oh, get him down. I'm on the ground.
Okay. This is horrible.
No videotaping that.
I think that was a terrible example, but let's be real, this is just a lot of fun. So let's do another one. Let's move on to the next one, baby. I've got a feeling this one's even worse. How not to conduct your ghost hunting experiment. Oh boy. You know what else was intentional here? We've got the repeated red titles with the blood looking stuff coming down. Intentional.
Hello and welcome to How to Find a Ghost.
Instantly there we've got a theme tune. I've never underestimated the power of score.
Step 1. Turn the light switch off. Ta-da! Alright, this is gonna be a whole lot of darkness, and if you hear something that we don't, then just say something, okay? Okay. Is there someone here with us right now? Me!
This is bad. Okay, this is worse. This is significantly worse.
If there is, can you give us some sort of sign? Josh, what the hell? They had stuff in it.
That's like a classic moment of my childhood. I always remember that. I used to get bullied for that specific sound bite there. What happened was when I asked, is there anyone here right now? My buddy Josh hit over a cup of water. So the water spilled everywhere. And I think there was like that much water. So it really wasn't much at all. But I made a big deal out of it. I still do with that kind of thing.
Alright guys, let's get the lights back on now.
Is that it? Is that all I did? Is that really it?
Well, this didn't turn out so.
Oh dear. Oh, look at that boy with a little earring. Oh man. Ooh. Ooh. Nope.
Okay, so you may be thinking that nothing happened, but the thing is, when Josh knocked things over, we lost one of the cups. It sort of disappeared, and we can't find it. Found it. Oh, okay.
So that's humorous.
Forget what I just said. And that's how not to conduct your ghost hunting investigation, whatever you want.
Okay, once again, really not the best example, but I was real young at the time. But this next one, I was a bit older when I made, and I think, sorry, I just heard a beep from somewhere. Quiet on set! This next one, I was a bit older during. As I said, this next one was probably only around 2014, 2015 we made it. But look, okay, this is the one where I need to put the disclaimer at the start. Because at the time, it was when all the North Korean missile crisis was going off. You know, and when you're young, you don't kind of realize when you're being a little bit racist. So basically, I play a character in this, and his accent is 1, incredibly terrible, and 2, really racist. So I've acknowledged that. Let's move on, and let's just, please, I was young. Please don't give me a fucking hard time about this. All right, let's do it. All the boys are in this one, by the way. This is a real fun one. Let's frickin' do it. Establishing shot. Instantly, there's some form of intention behind this.
What is it, Gary?
We've received word that there are some agents on their way to kill you.
Well, why you tell me for? I bid you to think for yourself, so I have to do no thinking.
So you want me to...
Gary, I want you to go out there, got a penis and a second testicle, and kill those bastards!
No, okay, but here we go. We have like a reveal shot, like this thought building up who this character is. We see them from the feet, and then showing up to the face, revealing who this character is. It adds a bit of a mystery and a bit of a build-up, and you kind of get a feeling that this guy is the villain. Once again, I don't think that was like, you know, it was intentional because you've seen that kind of thing in movies in the past, but at the time, I think, yeah.
As you wish, sir.
Oh, James, so good, so good.
Alright. Let's do this.
Very cool cut on action there, that was good.
man. Mr. Hen Chow. Drug lord, the criminal mastermind.
Okay, we're already in. We're establishing that these guys are like hitman or secret agent. You don't know exactly who they are from this point, and to be honest, they probably don't throughout the entire film. But from the first line of dialogue, you pretty much get an idea of what the objective of the film is. It's these two guys going out to get, I think, Mr. Hen Chow, his name was. Oh boy, this may be a terrible idea, putting this on the internet again, but...
Now, you'll be alright, as long as you follow my lead.
Yeah, easy for you to say. I haven't even got a knife.
You'll get one once you
Why do we care this guy doesn't have a knife? Connor, like, I think that was definitely my line of dialogue that I gave to him. And I don't know why. Knife? I don't know.
Now, you're a smart kid. You're just gonna have to use your keen mind. And I'm sure if you do, then we can take down this Korean motherfucker before he tears the shit out of our planet with a nuke.
Okay, so now you get one, there's a bit more of a reason for their actions. And two, you get their dynamic from this. He's like the apprentice. He's the, bad guy. And, in this singular freeze frame here, you can actually it almost sums up their relationship. Once again, this is totally not something that at the time I probably would have thought of. But there is like a massive amount of intention behind this from your own subconscious.
You go, girl.
Mm-hmm.
You can do this.
Yep.
Show him what you got.
That kiss was completely improvised.
Right.
You can see it on Connor's face. He's got a little smirk afterwards. Oh, we got some score here. See, that's comedic. That's comedic and tense.
I smell peasants.
Oh, wow. Look at this. Well, we got close-ups. We're getting the tension going. Oh, hit! Bang! Sound effects are in. What? You know that? I'm not gonna lie. 2 of those hits actually looked alright. Wilhelm scream. Classic. Bang.
Finish him. Fatality.
Now, look, we're banging on intertextuality here as well, not just intentionality. Once again, with some actually okay humor. It's not okay, it's dumb, but it's funny. I think it's funny. That's such a dumb... Why is he inside now?
Too late, boys.
Oh, shit! I tell you what, okay. Connor here, he hurt his back doing this shot. And I'll tell you what, he did not complain. He did complain about it for the entire rest of the shoot, and he still hasn't stopped. Whenever we talk about this film, he goes, "Oh, I broke my back. You Ada made me fly myself into a wall." Okay, Connor, we get it. You still have back problems to this day, and it's my fault. I'm joking, Connor. Thank you for doing this. And Dan, you both did good. Good job, boys.
I wouldn't have anyone else by my side rather than you.
You too, man.
Oh, look, we're at the darkest of night moments. It's emotional. We're building these characters. They think they're gonna die. I think they're gonna die. Oh, well, slow-mo, because we know slow-mo is effective at making things sad.
Gary, you're naughty,
Oh, God.
naughty boy, Gary. What did I tell you about this? Why you do this? Oh, you're naughty, naughty boy. No tea for you for the next week.
Oh, God, please don't touch my penis. Please don't touch my penis.
You found it. My hands run. He would not let this happen.
Now, here's where we were a bit tricky, because we only had, like, the 3 of us, and then James was there for a little bit of time on the day. But we could only use a tripod for these shots, because the 3 of us that were more tech savvy at the time were all in the shots, so we couldn't have any handheld stuff, which I think shows, and it shows that we were rushed. The lighting's all changed here. Look, at this point, the film really falls apart.
One of you will get stabbed. Ha!
Oh man, just let us go.
What's that zoom?
No. Ha ha. It's poor little baby pissing in his panties. Ha ha ha.
Oh,
One,
no.
2, 3.
Mm-hmm. Yeah?
What is it?
It's the Koreans. They're nuking us.
Please, no.
Plot twist. Wow.
My family. I must save my family.
There's no need to worry.
And why is that then?
Because that was a fake phone call to make you vulnerable.
Vulnerable? Vulnerable to what?
Vulnerable to me.
Oh my god, wow, wow. There's just so much to digest there. You know, they got closer, we got closer, the music built, it became tense. We built that tension. Yes, boys. Woo! And look, mate, we had a plot twist in there. I bet you didn't see that coming. That was all intentional. This is a terrible exercise.
I didn't forget the knife this time, bitch.
Wow, epic badass moment, you know. Realistically, this is kind of dumb. Like, we should have had something where maybe Connor's character sort of came and they worked together to save the day rather than arguing.
Oh, do you think I did well?
Of course not. You were kissing yourself the whole time. Look, maybe next time.
I remember I thought this was such a badass ending. And I realized I spelled starring wrong in the credits. But who cares? Okay. Well, I hope you enjoyed that as much as I did. Had very little to do with what we were talking about, but I hope it sort of, you know, you got some ideas of what I mean by intentionality there. I mean, whenever you put up a shot, you should really pay attention to what you have in that shot. Whenever you make a cut in your edit, you gotta make sure you have a reason behind that cut. Because when you don't put intentionality into your films, that's when they become really boring and really lazy. It's when there's not enough stuff in the frame to keep you interested. And to be honest, I think this sort of intentionality is something that you become aware of the more you watch movies, because you see techniques that people use all the time, you see different ways that people build up tension or build up characters or whatever, and those are the techniques that you want to intentionally then apply to your own films and YouTube videos. And we're watching these old videos, and if you were to watch some of your old videos too, I feel like, you know, you can realize what you were going for, and there was a reason why you did certain things in the film. A lot of it would just be, you know, cutting because that's when the scene ended when you were a kid. But there's reason behind everything that you do and that what the big old filmmakers in the industry do. And I think once you understand that, that's when your films get to this whole new level of engagement and they become really interesting and exciting. I guess I'm just trying to tie this disjointed video together. I don't know. I want to give you guys some entertainment value and also, I don't know. So, I hope you enjoyed that really kind of dumb but fun video. I just wanted to talk about intentionality, and I'd also been wanting to watch a bunch of my old videos for a while, and I thought it would be fun to film, and they do, I guess, I think I blended them together okay. Maybe, I don't really know. But intentionality really is just the act of making really good decisions for your film and having good reasoning behind each decision that you're making. Everything in film happens for a reason. So, remember that. So, thank you all very, very much for watching this Greedy Productions video, and I'll see you in another video very, very soon. Goodbye. Stay safe. Ha!